Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to discuss Renaissance period. In this period, we have seen some moments like Elizabethan era, Jacobean era, and metaphysical poetry. And the characteristics are revival of classical learning, humanism, development of drama and poetry. So, famous writers are Dante Alighieri, 1265 to 1321. Most important work is The Divine Comedy, 1308 to 1320. The Divine Comedy is a monumental epic poem composed in terza rima, a three-line rhyme scheme. It is considered one of the greatest works of world literature. The poem represents an allegorical journey of the soul toward God, reflecting the medieval Christian worldview. Dante's detailed depiction of hell, inferno, purgatorio, and heaven, paradiso, offers insight into the moral and theological concerns of his time. The work is also significant for its use of Tuscan dialect, which helped establish it as the standard Italian language. The next writer is Geoffrey Chaucer, 1343 to 1400. Most important work is the Canterbury Tales, compiled between 1387 to 1400, written in Middle English. The Canterbury Tales is a collection of stories told by pilgrims on their way to the shrine of Saint Thomas Becket in Canterbury. The tales encompass various genres including romance, fablics, and sermons, offering a broad view of medieval life and social classes. Chaucer's use of the frame narrative structure and his innovative characterization were groundbreaking. His depiction of women, particularly in tales like The Wife of Bath's Tale, provides critical insights into gender roles during the period. The next writer is Francisco Petrarch, 1304 to 1374. The important work is Canzira, 14th century. Petrarch is also called father of humanism. His work is a collection of 366 poems, mainly sonnets written in Italian. The poem explored themes of love, beauty, and the passage of time, often reflecting Petrarch's personal feelings for Laura, a woman he admired from a distance. Petrarch's work was influential in the development of the Italian Renaissance and the sonnet form, which later influenced English poets like Shakespeare. The next writer is Giovanni Boccaccio, 1313 to 1375. Important work is the Decameron, compiled from 1348 to 1353. The Decameron is structured as a frame narrative where 10 young people, 7 women, and 3 men tell stories over 10 days to entertain themselves while hiding from the Black Death. The Hundred Tales cover a wide range of themes from the erotic to the tragic and often critique the church and contemporary society. And his realistic portrayal of human behavior and his use of vernacular language were influential in the development of European literature. The next writer is Niccolo Machiavelli, 1469 to 1527. The important work is The Prince, 1532. The Prince is a political treatise that discusses the acquisition, maintenance, and consolidation of political power. Machiavelli is often credited with laying the foundation for modern political science, particularly through his emphasis on realpolitik. The book's pragmatic approach to politics, advocating for the use of deceit and manipulation when necessary, has led them to the term Machiavellian. being synonymous with political cunning. Next writer is Miguel de Cervantes, 1547 to 1616. Most important work is Don Quixote, 1605 and 1650. It is considered one of the first modern novels and a cornerstone of Western literature. It satirizes chivalric romance through the adventure of Don Quixote, an aging nobleman who becomes delusional and sets out to revive knighthood. The novel is notable for its complex characters, narrative techniques, and exploration of themes such as reality versus illusion and individual versus society. The next writer is William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. Important work are Hamlet, 1600, Romeo and Juliet, 1597, Macbeth, 1606. Shakespeare's work are central to English literature and drama. Hamlet explores themes of revenge, madness, and the complexity of human emotion. Romeo and Juliet is a tragic romance that examines youthful passion and the consequences of familiar conflict. Macbeth delves into ambition, power, and guilt. Shakespeare's use of iambic pentameter, rich imagery, and deep psychological insight has had a lasting impact on literature. The next writer is Michael de Montaigne, 1533 to 1592. Important works is Essays, 1580. His essays introduced the essay as a literary form and a tool for personal reflection. His writings cover a wide array of topics from the nature of humanity to cultural practices, often infused with skepticism and a questioning of accepted norms. Montaigne's work is notable for its conversational tone and introspective approach, influencing later essayists and philosophers. Next writer is Thomas More, 1478 to 1535. Important work is Utopia, 1516. Utopia is a socio-political satire that describes an ideal society, an imaginary island. More critics contemporary European society by contrasting it with the rational, communal, and egalitarian practices of the utopians. The book addresses issues such as justice, property, and governance and has had a significant impact on political thought and the genre of utopian literature. Next writer is Edmund Spenser, 1552 to 1599. Important work is The Faerie Queene, 1590 and 1596. This allegorical epic poem celebrates the Tudor dynasty and Elizabethan one through the adventure of knights representing various virtues. The poem is structured in a complex stanza form known as Spenserian stanza. Spenser's work is rich in symbolic meaning and reflects the political and religious tensions of his time, blending classical and medieval traditions. Now see Elizabethan era, 1558 to 1603. The Elizabethan era corresponds to the reign of Queen Elizabeth I and is considered a golden age of English literature, especially in drama and poetry. Key writers and works are: first we see university wits. The first university wit is John Lilly, born in 1553 or 1554, died in 1606, known for eupheistic style, a precursor to Shakespeare's romantic comedies. Key works are Euphues, 1578, a novel that popularized the euphemistic style, Galatea 1585, a play that showcases his use of mythological and romance, uh, Endymion 1588, a play that explores the theme of love and beauty, Midas 1589, a play that satirizes the excess of the wealthy, The Woman in the Moon 1595, a play that explores the theme of love and power. Next, University Vitis Christopher Marlowe, born in 1564 and died in 1593, known for tragic heroes, blank verse, and exploration of human nature. Key works are Tamburlaine the Great, 1587, a play that established Marlowe's reputation, Dr. Faustus, 1592, a play that explores the theme of ambition and damnation, Dido, Queen of Carthage, 1594, a play co-written with Thomas Nash, The Jew of Malta, 1592, a play that explores the theme of revenge and morality, Edward II, 1592, a play that explores the theme of power and politics. Next is Robert Greene, born 1558, died in 1592, known for satirical writings, romantic comedies, and pamphlets. Her key works are Friar Bacon and Friar Bane, 1589, a play that showcases his use of romance and fantasy, The Scottish History of James IV, 1592, a play that explores the theme of love and politics, Groat's Worth of Wit, 1592, a pamphlet that warns against the dangers of playwrights and actors, The Honourable History of Friar Bacon and Friar Bane, 1594, a play that explores the theme of magic and power, The Comical History of Alphonse, King of Aragon, 1599, a play that explores the theme of love and politics. Next is Thomas Cade, born in 1558, died in 1594, known for tragic plays and exploration of human nature. His key works are The Spanish Tragedy, 1587, a play that explores the theme of revenge and morality, Cornelia, 1594, a play that explored the theme of love and power. Next is George Peele, born in 1556, died in 1596, known for pageants, masks, and plays that blend mythology and history. Key works are The Arrangement of Paris, 1584, a play that showcases his use of mythology and romance, The Battle of Alcazar, 1589, a play that explores the theme of war and politics, The Famous Chronicle of King Edward I, 1593, a play that explores the theme of power and politics, The Love of King David and Fear Bathsheba, 1594, a play that explores the theme of love and morality, The Device of the Penguin Born Before Wollstonecraft, 1585. It showcases his use of mythology and symbolism. Next is Thomas Nash, born in 1567, died in 1601, known for satirical writings, romantic comedies, and pamphlet. Key works are The Anatomy of Absurdity, 1589, a satirical pamphlet that critiques social excesses, Piers Penniless, his Supplication of to the Devil, 1592, a satirical pamphlet that critiques social morality, Summer's Last Will and Testament, 1592, a play that explores the theme of mortality and morality. Dido, Queen of Carthage, 1594, a play co-written with Christopher Marlowe. The Isle of Dogs, 1597, a play that explores the theme of love and morality. Next is Thomas Lodge, born in 1558, died in 1625, known for romances, plays, and pamphlets that explores themes of love and morality. Key works are The Wounds of Civil War, 1588, a play that explores the theme of war and politics. A Looking Glass for London and England, 1594, a play co-written with Robert Greene. Rosalind Ephew's Golden Legacies, 1590, a romance that explores the theme of love and beauty. The Famous and True History of the Life and Death of Thomas Duckley, 1605, a play that explores the themes of power and politics. The Devil Conquered, 1596, a pamphlet that explores the themes of morality and social commentary. Metaphysical poets are from 17th century. They are known for their innovative metaphor, intellectual playfulness, and exploration of complex philosophical and spiritual things. So have a look of metaphysical poets. First is John Donne, 1572 to 1631. Poetry he wrote is Holy Sonnet in 1609, The Flea, published posthumously. Although primarily a metaphysical poet, Donne's work bridges the Elizabethan and Jacobean eras, known for its intellectual complexity and innovative use of metaphysical conceits. And The Flea is published posthumously, a Valediction Forbidding Morning, published in 1633. His poetry is characterized by its witty wordplay, intricate metaphors, and profound exploration of love and religion. Next poet is George Herbert, 1593 to 1633. The famous poem is The Temple, 1633. Herbert's devotional poems focus on the relationship between humanity and God, noted for their formal innovation and spiritual depth. Next is Andrew Marvell, 1621 to 1678. He wrote to his co-mistress, 1681, The Garden, 1681. His works combine political and metaphysical themes, noted for their lyrical beauty and intellectual engagement. Next is Henry Wogum, 1621 to 1695. Poetry is Select Skintless, 1650, and the second edition comes in 1655. Vaughan's poetry reflects his mystical and spiritual vision, influenced by his Welsh background and personal experiences. Next is Richard Crashew, 1613 to 1649. Poetry is Steps to the Temple, 1646. Crashew's intensely religious poetry is known for its emotional fervor and Baroque style, reflecting his conversion to Catholicism. These periods are and their respective writers made significant contribution to English literature, and each characterized by distinct styles and themes reflecting for their times. So here I end this session. In next section we will discuss about new classical period.